Hello, Mr. Fry's Algebra 1 class. I'm taking a look at the steps to graph a quadratic equation. I believe these are in your notes or something like that, but I'm not sure if you said all the way through 6 or just number 6 for homework. Just in case, I got a couple of them here. I got number 4. You could try number 5 and 6. Or if it's just 6, if you know it as just 6, then just do just 6. So we have A, B, and C that we're going to pick out of each problem because we want, the standard form of quadratic equation is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c with that constant back there, of which we're not going to do much of anything with c right now. But we are going to do something with a and b in that vertex formula, x equals negative b over 2a. So I'm going to take my negative b, and I'm going to make my 4 a negative 4 over 2 times a. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So I have a negative 4 over negative 4. So I have a 1. So that's my vertex, or my axis of symmetry, I'm sorry. So that's my axis of symmetry is going to be x equals 1. So I just go to where x would equal 1 and I put a dotted line there. And then in order to find out what the y would equal when x is 1, I plug in 1 into this equation. I just work it out on a regular general calculator and I get 3. So I'm going to go with 3 there with my y. So the vertex is 1, 3. So I go to 1, from here, 1, 3. Plot my point there. Now, 1, 3, I'm going to put these in the middle. I'm going to grab 2 numbers behind and 2 numbers ahead. And then all I did was I plugged this into Desmos and I got these other numbers. You'll notice that they come up and then they go back down in the same order. Or, that's if this is when it's a negative leading coefficient. And both of mine, unfortunately, are negative. 5 should be shaped like this. 5 should be shaped like this because this is a positive coefficient, leading coefficient. But, you can plug these into your graphing calculator and you'll get the y values. When you just plug in this, you'll look for the vertex 1, 3, and then, the 2 before and the 2 after. You can get those other points to plot. Domain, always all real numbers. If you don't understand that, what that means is as these arrows go on forever and ever, as this arrow goes on forever and ever, it just expands, keeps expanding out forever and ever in these 2 directions of that x axis, and it will cover all x numbers eventually. Y, it won't. Y, it is only going to be everything less than or equal to that 3. So my range is y is less than or equal to 3. Taking a look at number 5, once again, it should be shaped like this, just to give you a little bit of help with that. And your A, and this one is 1, a positive 1. Your B is going to be a negative 6. This should be equals. And your C would be a 11. Okay. So this one, I have my A is a negative 1, my B is a 0, and my C is a negative 2 because there is nothing there. So nothing divided by anything is going to be 0. So my axis of symmetry is 0. So I put a dotted line out where x equals 0. I plugged it in, and then I put in the 0, and I got negative 2. And 2 before and 2 after. I figured out on Desmos or on your graphing calculator what the y values would be. Domain is all real numbers, and y is less than or equal to negative 2 because it's going to be starting right here and going down. It's got a leading coefficient that's negative, so it is a frown. Think negative, frown down. Hopefully this helps, and good luck with any others that you might have to do.